Yo, George.
Yes.
So this is a short fill, yeah?
Yes.
What's a short fill?
Why don't we explain
what does
it?
that mean?
Let's explain what a short fill is. Come on.
Ahead.
Let's walk over to this board.
Ooh, fancy board. Okay.
Right. Let's keep this very simple, all right? A short fill is just a vape juice, a zero nicotine vape juice that hasn't been filled to the top. So this is a short fill because it's a zero nicotine vape juice and it's not been filled all the way to the top. Okay? So here's the bottle. Let's say it's a 60 ml capacity bottle, then only 50 ml is actually vape juice, and then you have a 10 ml empty gap. That is what a short fill is. Zero nicotine, and it's not been filled all the way to the top.
And why is there a gap?
So, there's two key reasons for this. The first key reason is that in the UK, you're not allowed to sell bottles that are bigger than 10 ml, okay? If a bottle is bigger than 10 ml, which is this size, then it can't contain any nicotine in it. That's basically it.
Okay.
If it's this big, it can't contain any nicotine. If it's this small, then it can contain nicotine. Okay?
Premixed.
So, yes, this is premixed nicotine. So if you want to buy a big bottle of vape juice, it's going to have to be zero nicotine. Okay? Now, let's say you want to vape nicotine in this bigger bottle, then obviously you're going to have to add nicotine to it. So that's where nic shots come in. Nicotine shots.
Nicotine.
Yes, it's liquid nicotine, and it's a 10 ml bottle, highly concentrated nicotine.
Can you show us an example of a nic shot?
And then you'll add this to create your big juice.
Go grab one.
What, you want a nicotine shot? Yeah. Show you a nicotine shot. All right, hang on. Right, so let's say you log into IndeJuice and you order this bottle. What you're going to receive is this plus this. This is the nicotine, and this is the zero nicotine juice. All you're going to do in order to essentially make nicotine in here is add this nicotine to this gap, to this empty gap here. Look, it's a 10 ml gap, and this is a 10 ml bottle.
Okay, so all right, so you add the nicotine, but how do you know how strong the nicotine strength will be?
Okay, so it's all kind of maths behind it. The easiest way to find out how much of this you're going to have to add to this is by going to IndeJuice.com/nicotine, and there you'll find the most popular nicotine shot calculator, and within that you'll be able to figure out how much you're going to have to add. But let me just give you a basic example. So let's say you want to vape this bottle at 3 mg, then you're going to have to add this entire bottle of nicotine, which looks like this. Okay, this entire bottle of nicotine to this bottle in this gap. When you add this to this, you're basically going to create 60 ml of 3 mg juice, because you've got 50 ml at 0 mg, and then you're adding concentrated nicotine to the rest of this bottle. Therefore, you're going to create 60 ml at 3 mg. It's that simple, really. So these are nicotine shots, unflavored, highly concentrated nicotine. These are short fills, which basically means a zero nicotine juice with a gap that's not been filled to the top. You add them together, you get your 3 mg overall. Any questions?
Yeah, what's a nic salt?
Oh, let's make another video on what nic salt is.
Okay.